The world of today is a challenging place. Don't you have a feeling that for a long time now, life has been shrinking and the dreams have started lacking passion? Controversy and paradox seem to be all around us. The planet is overpopulated, and yet the more people are there, the more isolated one becomes on a personal level, the more distant from family and friends. They say information is power, but the freer access to it, the more powerless we may feel, literally drowning in the digital overflow, yet starving for a real connection. Technology is supposed to help us in our daily lives, but the more it does, the more dependent we become, the more helpless. Too much stress, time wasted commuting to and from work, stuck in traffic. The world is moving too fast, too many things to do, too little time, hardly enough to spend with family, friends, enjoying the little things. Not even something as simple as making a healthy lunch and sharing it with someone. And what about traveling and beholding nature? When was the last time you relaxed on a trip up a mountain or enjoyed a beach? We didn't allow ourselves to exist, to breathe, and to be amazed by the beauty of life. We were too busy producing, spending, consuming again and again, desperately trying to fill some emptiness, while we are stunned by too much noise from commercial offers. And this unbridled lifestyle has not only taken its toll on our minds and pockets, it's taking its toll on the world. Polluted air, seas full of plastics, fast-paced routines full of single-use packaging. Meanwhile, we were all looking for something that is missing, but we don't know where to find it. Happiness, freedom, a greater reality. As human beings, we are always searching for meaning, happiness, joy, well-being, real connection, and considering how we can contribute to life. But instead, we have become too overwhelmed by anxiety and bad news. And as if that had not been enough, the pandemic broke out, a health crisis. With the lockdown, we started to actually become aware of all the time wasted and everything sacrificed. The world suddenly changed, and the problems we already had became more intense, more isolation, more disconnection from other human beings. And new problems appeared, problems that we continue to experience to this day. Businesses closing, people losing their jobs, trips canceled until further notice, family reunions postponed, no freedom, people confined, isolated, disconnected, depressed. We may be beginning to experience the early stages of recovery, but it is far from over. It is difficult to know when we will return to normal life and how long the effects of these uncertain times will last. But one certainty is that the world will not go back to the way it was, in many senses. But in this darkness, we can ignite a flame. It's time to take back the control. Technological innovation is a constant source of life in any times, and when used well, it can indeed save lives. This current uncertainty has also become a catalyst for technological development. We know that the world needs technology to move forward and to prepare with it for any further crises that may come. Technological advancements have already saved businesses and jobs during the pandemic, helping us to work from home and forcing us to reinvent our skills. Continuing one's education is possible without going to a classroom. It has saved many people's mental health by bringing them closer to their families and friends through screens. Lockdown isolation has been relieved by online parties and internet dating. 3D printing, 4G, and now 5G, artificial intelligence, smart contracts, big data, blockchain, and DAG-chain, among other technologies, are changing habits and business models. They are improving scientific and medical research, and facilitating collaboration among people around the world, transforming the world one step at a time. The global information technology industry is also one of the fastest growing and expanding industries in recent years. And today, due to the pandemic, its growth has been literally explosive. In 2020, the revenue of the technology industry reached $4.8 trillion for the year. The tech sector fared better than many other industries during the pandemic. Moving forward, the International Data Corporation projects that the technology industry is on pace to exceed $5 trillion in 2021. There is already a wide range of solutions to everyday problems, and we are just one step away from introducing a new technology into our lives that can change it forever. Welcome to The View. It's time to upgrade your reality without limits. This is the reinvention and rebirth of everything. What is The View? The View was created in the Netherlands and is a new virtual world, a platform based in the world you live in, where you can create and recreate business communication, education, travel, and much more. We are developing this platform, and you are invited to join us as an instrumental part of building it and putting forward a new way to live, travel, shop, entertain, and even earn a living. The global lockdowns definitely affected our perception of reality, and the world almost instantly became limited to the four walls of a flat, with fewer and fewer things to do or experiences to live, sometimes doing the same things day after day. The View comes to break the barriers and to open a new window to a world without limits, without restrictions, with all the safety possible. No more devastating paradox, sacrificing freedom, isolation. The View frees us from where we've been to where we are going. Finally, free, connected, and together. Reality expands again. What if anything, anywhere was possible? Imagine traveling, discovering new places, exploring paradisiacal corners, or visiting historical sites and monuments without taking a single plane. Maybe even places that don't exist anymore, or yet. The first big industry in The View will be travel and tourism. In 2017, global travel cross-booking exceeded $1.6 trillion. Travel and tourism is 10.2% of the global GDP. Traveling is one of the most uplifting human experiences. It motivates us, it teaches us, it expands our minds. And now, we miss it so much. Now imagine you can travel anytime, anywhere, instantly. Travel like you've never traveled before. And don't have to be alone. Families, classrooms, friend groups, you will be able to live traveling experiences all together. And this is just one part of this new virtual world, and it is just the beginning. Can you imagine reliving the full experience of an educational or personal development conference from the comfort of your home? Just as if you were actually there, to attend a training or go to a class with a full immersive experience? Imagine being back at a concert or a sports stadium, as real as in person. Imagine participating in a yoga class or a personal training session. Imagine shopping online as if you were in the very store, even looking for your new home and going through all the rooms without having left your current home to do so. There is so much we can do. The most valuable assets we have are knowledge, experience, memories, and our human connections. With The View, a huge window opens to a wealth of knowledge to be gained, experiences to be enjoyed, memories to be created, and connections to be made and strengthened, wherever we are, whenever we want. So much to learn, so much to teach. Absolute freedom, an experience without limits, infinite growth. With vision and innovation, you can experience the world. Join us today. Welcome to The View.